Madam Speaker, this government claims their budget is about defending Nova Scotians. But in order to pay for their financial mismanagement, they are making a 30% cut to the public sector workforce over the next 4 years. Communities across this province will see at least 1,000 full-time jobs eliminated this year alone. Public sector cuts will impact Nova Scotians working in healthcare and education, where staff are stretched thin. The cuts will disproportionately impact women, who make up over 63% of the public service. My question is simple. Who is going to defend Nova Scotian jobs and services from this government?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker. And the people who work in the civil service, the people who provide services to Nova Scotia, they're good people. They're hardworking people. These are tough decisions for sure. The reality is that coming out of COVID, the civil service has grown quite significantly. It can't continue to grow forever. When we could invest more, we invested more. But the world reality is a little different right now. We have to, as a government, respond to that too. The number is that the member opposite has put forward a number that's quite inflated, probably to try to scare people a little more. There certainly will be cuts. A lot of the change will come through attrition as well, Madam Speaker. So we're managing the situation as best we can, but we certainly respect those who work in the civil service.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I look forward to another session of PC Math. Blue nosers, good people, are receiving layoff notices already, and it didn't have to be this way. After 5 years of government, this province's finances are a mess, and the results people were promised have not been delivered. For the first time in 30 years, our credit has been downgraded, and this government's answer? Deep cuts to post-secondary institutions, our innovation sector, our cultural sector, LNU affairs, African Nova Scotian affairs, Gaelic affairs, inclusive education, the domestic violence court, and family resource centres, to name a few. This government created these tough times. Why are they asking Nova Scotians to pay for it?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The world is uncertain. I wonder if the member thinks we created the tough times in BC as well, where they're raising taxes, major cuts in BC. I wonder if the member thinks that this government created the challenges in Ottawa as well, which have major difficulties, or in New Brunswick next door. The reality is Canada, North America, is feeling the impacts of the global uncertainty that's taking place. We're doing the best that we can manage through this, Madam Speaker, but the member did leave one cutout that I think is important. $700 million in taxes put back in the hands of Nova Scotians, because they know what to do with it better than government does, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
That tax cut is a joke, Madam Speaker. A big piece of that number that the Premier just... A big piece of the number the Premier just quoted is the Your Energy rebate that the NDP government brought in, that they're repackaging and pretending is going to save Nova Scotians money. I know the Premier spends a lot of time outside of the province, 100 days last year. I'm here talking to Nova Scotians. This budget cuts $130 million in operating grants, deep cuts to people and places across our province, libraries, museums, theatres, galleries, our film industry, our tourism infrastructure. This government isn't defending Nova Scotia, they're gutting it. This is only the first round of planned cuts, so what is the government going to ask Nova Scotians to do without next? Yeah.
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker, and maybe a little history lesson is in order for that one time the NDP was in government. Raised taxes, significant cuts to the civil service, wage freezes to the civil service for 3 years, Madam Speaker. They left a mess in the power rate situation that we're still trying to clean up. A deal they cooked up on private jets flying around with Emira executives, Madam Speaker. Right now in this province, the austerity budget that the member is talking about has a $1.2 billion deficit. Spending is still up year over year. What would the member have us cut? The school lunch program that's delivered 9 million lunches? Would the member have us cut investments in affordable and public housing, first time in a generation? What about the medical school at Cape Breton? Member want those cut?